Now, in an age where information is just a click away, some may think libraries have lost their place. But for many young learners and even a few adults, they claim sanctuaries of focus, curiosity, and inspiration. So are libraries still relevant in today's screen-dominated world? Joseph Nado visited some in the capital and brings us this report.
Once seen as relics, libraries in Ghana are regaining their place as pillars of education, community, and personal growth. In a time when knowledge is instantly accessible on digital devices, many still find value in the calm, structured environment that only a physical library can offer. But in this fast-paced digital era, do they still matter? The acting executive director of the Ghana Library Authority, Sibylle Malasan, says yes. He notes that children remain eager to visit, turning libraries into vibrant hubs of learning and social interaction.
In fact, if you look at the data, out of about 2 million visits, 70% are kids. And it tells us that our children are very interested in learning. And then the library is a place they all want to go every now and then. With the least opportunity they get, they want to visit the library. In fact, I was in Dodowa 2 weeks ago, and I was very impressed about the interest in library by our kids. The library has become to a center of convergence for the kids. Once they close from school, the next thing they think about is to go to the library.
For Doreen Asante, a parent, the decision to bring her children to the library came after seeing a television feature about its importance.
One time I was watching the television and there was this man, he's a professor now. He said one thing, he said that daddy was a security man and the daddy used to bring him here to read whilst he goes to work. Then he picks the child after 6, after he's done with. And before he realized, he had read almost all the books in the library. So he cultivated the habit of reading, and that has actually expunged, well, promoted him to where he is now. Here, there are 3 in number. I brought them here, and their writings have changed. The reading habit has increased. They'll be sitting down idling before you realize they are reading. So I decided to do it again this time around, and I actually invited other parents into it actually. So I brought you, if you realize, I brought you like 6 kids.
Cecil Dalasi, a junior high school graduate, admits that home is full of screen distractions, but the library offers the quiet focus he needs to study.
One time with my father, I had the idea that I could come to the children's library. I could get the same resources I could online, and I could learn here. And then this place is a bit restricted, so it will help me learn, stay focused on what I'm supposed to do, and in the end, to help me. So that's the reason why I decided to come.
At the Ghana Library Authority headquarters in Accra, librarian Rhoda Mensah works daily with children, nurturing their love for reading.
I didn't even know people patronage the library. I didn't even know, honestly. I didn't know till I started working here, and I realized that kids do come. Mostly those that can't read. They come, we have picture books here. So they go through the picture books, and if there is anything they don't understand, there are dictionaries, and they ask us, we the librarians here. And honestly, I'm very impressed with how the kids do come in. So we have the picture books here, we have English, we have Ga, and this is a Kriapeng tree, and this is a Sansi tree. So mostly when the kids come here, they just pick the book, and they just look at the pictures. Already, the picture is already telling what the story. I don't know what the kids sees in them, but honestly, when they come, they do take those books out, and I don't know what they are watching inside, but then I think it's something they learn in school. So whenever they come, they want that book. They want it. Auntie, we want Atlas, or we want these planet books. I'm like, okay, cool.
All right, so let's go to the aerospace and see what's there.
For Atlas, those in JHS and primary, I don't know what they are studying in school that they need this Atlas to see, but then mostly they use these books a lot, and they like taking books from the non-fiction side as well. They don't like reading the fiction. They prefer reading non-fiction. I don't know what they see in the non-fiction, and they like reading African writers' books instead of these foreign books here. So the patronage is not bad. It's good.
But libraries aren't just for the young. While a few adults were seen using the facilities, their numbers were small. Edward Adoyebo, Regional head of the Greater Accra Library Authority says this is due in part to the dominance of digital and social media in how people now access information.
Most of our branch libraries have more children patronizing the libraries, but as the children progress from primary, JHS, senior high school level, most of them, because they go to school, boarding school, other things, so they don't patronize the library as they have to.
For young reader Ifeapedia, the library is a place of motivation. Surrounded by others who are deeply engaged in reading, she finds it easier to focus and learn.
I actually found an interesting book on finance, and then I'm sure that it would be online, but then sometimes when you're using your phone, you might be a bit distracted with WhatsApp, notices, and all of that. So
in a time where screens and social media have become a part of our everyday lives, the libraries still hold a place as a source of learning, discovery, and imagination. Reporting for Channel One News, I am Josephine Addo.